जनाब असादुद्दीन ओवैसी साहब।
Sir, we are debating under Rule 193 on stringent legislation regarding atrocities on women and children. Sir, the NCRB data of 2013 says that every 22 minutes in our country a rape case is registered. 2013 data says 33,707 rape cases were registered and the conviction rate is only 27.1%. This clearly shows, these are reported, registered cases. There are many women who don't come forward. Out of 33,707, only 27% is the conviction rate. Crime against women, 3,09,546 in our country, in our great nation. And the conviction rate is 22.4%. The crime against women, sir, in 2009 was 9.2, has increased to 11.20. My request to you, to the government is, we have passed the Nirbhaya Act. Now what needs to be done, this is my suggestion. Through you, I would like to bring notice of the government that 374 CRPC, 389 CRPC, appeal from conviction and suspension of conviction. What happens is that after a conviction is given by trial court, the accused appeals to the appellate court. My request to the government is that to bring in a suitable amendment to amend 374 and 389, that unless and until the High Court decides the appeal, and that appeal should be decided in a reasonable period of time, till then the accused should not be given bail, neither his conviction should be suspended. This is an important step because what is happening, I would request you, the government, let the Honourable Minister find out from the fast-track courts which have been created in Delhi after the Nirbhaya Act, 90% of those have been exonerated. Why? And this 10% have appealed in High Court, they are out on bail. These criminals are out on bail. My request to you, the government, is that this suitable amendment to 374 and 389 CRPC, Section 309, sir, CRPC clearly says, within 2 months, charge sheet has to be filed. I am bringing to you, to the notice of government, a classic example of a woman who has gone to the police and said that I was gang raped by 3 people and I was dying, those criminals were laughing at me. There's another woman who has said that I was raped, I was 55-year-old, when I went and made the rapists were telling her that afterwards, that how did we rape you? Because you cannot bear children. Third case I'm bringing to your notice, sir. A woman who had filed a complaint against a tailor and a person who sells grocery in her village. When she made a complaint, she was brought on the main road by the accused father. A gun was pointed to her temple and said, withdraw your complaint, otherwise we will shoot you. Teri ye himakhat, teri ye ahmiyat. These are all cases which have been reported, and in these cases, sir, you know very well that the Supreme Court has given a security guard to these 7 women. I want the Honourable Minister to take cognizance of these 7 cases of these women, which has been widely reported in the Outlook magazine. Will the Honourable Minister be kind enough to please take notice of this and to ensure that these 7 women who have come forward very bravely and boldly, that those people get conviction. We have heard yesterday the Uttar Pradesh ruling party people saying that this is what they're talking very loudly and about what they have done. But in 10 months, Muzaffarnagar cases, not a single arrest has been made, not a single charge sheet has been filed. I want to know from the treasury benches that you talk very loudly. I am not here to doubt your intention, but your intentions, your loud claims should be followed by practical action. Please take cognizance of those 7 cases which Outlook magazine has reported about the Muzaffarnagar riot cases. Before concluding, sir, I would like to bring to notice of the government that education needs to be made. More than the women, the men should change. We cannot call ourselves a civilized society, 50% of the population. These are the numbers. These are the atrocities. We cannot call ourselves a great nation. We cannot call ourselves a great civilization if 50% of the population are feeling insecure, they are being raped. Lastly, sir, my request to the government through you is that please control organizations who have affiliation to you, who are using this festival like Rakhi to promote religious animosity. What is this? How can you're in ruling party? You can come into power, but at what cost? This is what the government has to do. Control such organizations who in the name of holy festivals are creating divisions, are sending a wrong message. Lastly, sir, NCRB data. I have heard speeches over here. NCRB data clearly says in the 51 mega cities, 92% of the rape victims knew the criminals. So please don't attribute criminal motives to it. I request to you once again that the Honorable Minister will take cognizance. Neither the National Women's Commission has gone and visited these 7 women whose cases have widely reported in the Outlook magazine, and the Supreme Court has given them protection. I hope that the government will rise up to the occasion. Thank you, sir.